Namaste and welcome to my YouTube series in which I am going to teach you basic of SolidWorks for beginners. Okay, so when you double click on SolidWorks, this is kind of user interface you will see. Now to start or doing something, first you need to do is click on File or click on New. You can also press Ctrl plus N. Now when you click on it, you will see three things: Part, Assembly and Drawing. Part means a single part. Okay, assembly means when you make a multiple parts and assemble them. For example, universal joint here in which you have multiple parts, or a car. And drawing, when you have made your assembly or part and you want to give it to a manufacturer to make that part, and in that scenario you will go to the drawing. So first I am going to part, click OK. So this is chapter 1. So basically I am just going to talk about basics and some little about sketching. Okay, so when you click on it, you will see a screen like this. So this thing here is called command bar. This here is called design tree, and here where we are going to sketch or do making our parts is called canvas. These things are called additional views. Don't worry about it, I'm going to cover all of these things. Just make sure you watch my YouTube series. Okay, now click on sketch. Here you can see if I click on line, it is asking for the front plane, top plane, right plane. So for example, you have a phone in front of you. Now when you seeing your phone from the front, it is called front plane. When you see from the right, it is called right plane. When you see your phone from the top, it is called the top plane. So it is basically asking in which plane you want to draw. Let's say I want to draw on front plane, so click on front plane. Now here you can see it is tilted angle, but I want that it is normal to the screen. So you can do is press Ctrl plus 8, or you can simply click on view orientation and select the front plane. Okay, here you can press Ctrl plus 1, and Ctrl plus 8 is the normal to the screen option. Now let's see how to change the units. For example, here are the units of mmgs. It means millimeter gram second. If you are from England or American side, you will use normally inch pound second, and some people prefer a meter or CGS, but I prefer SI units. That is the reason. If you want to change the units, just click on edit unit documents and change it as per your requirement. Here I am just leaving it because I don't want to change anything. It is good for me. Now let's try to understand some basics of it. For example, I draw a circle here and give it a diameter of 50 mm. Here you can observe that my sketch is black and here it is written fully defined. Now if I click on this and click delete, here my sketch is underdefined. So basically underdefined means that your sketch is not fully defined, it can be modified. For example, I just click on smart dimensions so that smart dimension is off. If I right click on the circle and move it, you can see I can drag this circle upward and downward. So this is underdefined. Underdefined means that it can change its dimensions when when mouse cursor move on it, or some line try to force it or move it. Okay, so this is underdefined. But if I click on this and enter the dimension and I exit the smart dimension and right click on it and drag, you can see I am not able to move it because it is a fully defined. Remember, fully defined drawing is highly recommended in many cases because it removes the chances of error and it shows that you know something. If you use underdefined drawing, you will probably face lots of error in simulation as well. So click OK. Now let's try to understand the third point, that is overdefined. So for example, I click here and make a point, click OK. Now press escape. Now select this point and make it fixed. When you click on fixed, this point is going to be fixed its place. Okay, now what you can do is press Ctrl, select this point and select this point, make it coincident. Here you will see it is a overdefined, an item is unsolvable and item completes. If you are a beginner, you will see this kind of error a lot. A question arises, what is a overdefined? Okay, a circle, we all know that a circle has a single point of origin. So here you can see 0 0 or 0 0, x coordinate and y coordinates are 0 0. Now what I have tried to done is that I tried to move this point circle origin to this point, and what I am trying to say is that the circle has two origin points, 0 0 and this point, and we know that it is not possible that a circle has two origin points or center of origin or center of circle, okay, because a circle just has a one center of origin point. That is the reason it is showing me error, because I am trying to define two center. Okay, so to remove that, just delete, you can either delete this relation coincident or press Ctrl plus Z. Okay, now let's try to understand some different kind of relations. Or here you can see different kind of sketches, for example line, center line, midpoint line, and corner rectangle, center rectangle. Don't worry about it, I am going to teach you where to use all these things. Okay, and center straight slot, and here are the dimensions of smart dimension, horizontal, vertical, ordinate, and path line dimension. This is a new one and it is quite useful. While I do the animation, you will see I use sometimes a lot while doing some animation. And here are the trim entities. It is basically remove the unwanted lines. Convert entities, it is used to convert your sketch. For example, you have selected a 3D part and you want to convert the edges. Don't worry, I will teach you offset command and all other things I will teach you in and these things, mirror entities, linear sketch pattern, and move entities, I will teach you these things in the next lecture. So just let's focus on this. Click on line, draw line. Suppose I draw a line here, press escape. Now I want that this line just touches this line. Okay, so what I can do is press Ctrl and select these two, and here you can see two options, tangent, fixed, and make curve equal length. So when I click on make tangent, you can see it just touches the line, and it is very useful when you will see in future onwards. Okay, press Ctrl plus Z. Now again, here you see the options audio relations. Click on equal curve length. So what is equal curve length? We know that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. Now what basically I have done is that this line is equal to the circumference of the circle. This is what it means of equal curve length. Here you will see an option called construction. When you click on it, all the selected line will convert into construction lines, as you can see, or you can uncheck it. Okay, now let's see another options. For example, select this point and select this point. You will see an option called make horizontal, make vertical, make coincident. So make horizontal means that your line will remain horizontal. Okay, fully horizontal. For example, I draw a line something like this, press escape, and I want to make it horizontal. So what I can do is just click on it, click on make horizontal. Okay, now again I click on it, make it vertical. Now here I got error. Why? Because I am saying my line is horizontal as well as vertical, but we know that this can't be possible, so we need to delete one constraint. So click on it, click on delete. Okay, now in some cases what I have seen that people want to see what kind of constraint are in their sketches. So to see in 24 hours, just click on view. This icon is called view. Okay, and here you will see a perpendicular sign option or view sketch relation. Click on it. Here you can able to see all the sketch relations, but sometime it is annoying, so I am just switching it off. Okay, you can also can see when you click on the line, here you can see it is a vertical line. Now if you select this point and press Ctrl and select this point, make it coincident. Okay, here you can see you coincide it. I also show another constraint. For example, this, press escape. Suppose I want to make this line coincident with the midpoint of this line. So there are two ways. Here you can see I am able to see this point, but sometime you might able to not see this point. So what you can do is right click on it, click on select midpoint and press Ctrl and select this point, click coincident. Remember, why I right click and select midpoint is that when you do complex geometry or your dimensions are small, sometimes you might not able to see this. Okay, that is the reason I select midpoint, and after that I do this operation. Okay, now a question arises, where are the applications of corner, rectangle, center, rectangle, 3 point and others. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to in my third chapter I'm going to make some exercises for a practical questions, so that you can do it yourself. So you will realize where I'm using, and I will just give you some exercises for you so you can learn from it. I hope you like this video. If you have any doubts and queries, you can ask. In next lecture, I will talk about all these command: trim entities or convert entities, offset, and these others. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Namaste.